Get ready to experience the Changing Earth audio drama, brought to you by an incredible lineup of podcasters and survivalists from across the country, including listeners like you.
The Sick.
Erika and Star enter a camp built on the river from sheets of old metal covering the ground and composing the walls. Grim faces meet her inside.
You better start talking, sweetheart.
If I tell you what I know, how do I know you'll help me safely cross the river?
Shouldn't ask so many questions with a gun pointed at you and nowhere to go.
Oh, Sam, don't act like one of those jerks out there. Show her the crossing and let her go if that's what she needs. She's not asking for food or water. She's offering to help, so shut up. My name is Jane. We aren't going to harm you, the girl, or your horses.
My name is Erika.
Erika dismounts to shake Jane's hand.
Please follow me. I'll show you the river crossing and a place where your horses will be comfortable while we talk.
This is quite a community you built here.
We've been trying. At least we're clean.
Wow, Jane. This isn't a crossing. It's a bridge.
I held up my end of the bargain. You can tie your horses up there by the river so they can drink.
Thank you.
Erika goes with Star to tie the horses nearby and returns to Jane by the fire.
Please sit here.
I came to tell you all about an impending attack.
When?
Tonight.
How do you know? What else do you know?
I traveled all the way from Newcastle, keeping to the edge of the forest. I saw those men, and I heard what they said. They said they were attacking tonight with grapplers.
How can we believe this girl, Jane? I mean, she's waltzing down the mountain with 2 horses. How'd she ever get past that patrol? I think she's a plant.
You can believe what you want, Sam, but I'm telling you the truth. I have no reason to lie to you.
Steve, will it work?
I don't think a grappler would be able to penetrate the walls. But if they could get it up and over, yeah, they could pull it down.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you mind if I see to my horses and the girl? We have a long way to go still.
I'm leaving too. Jacqueline, we talked about this.
I need to see to the horses.
Erika walks towards the horses.
Now I feel kind of bad for telling them.
I don't like being here, knowing those men are coming.
We're leaving as soon as the horses have some water.
Swenson stands fondling the whip at his hip. Suddenly, he pulls it out, striking through the targets in front of him. He specially designed them for the weapon, so he can measure the depth of each strike.
Don't you know it's not polite to sneak up behind people?
I'm sorry, TJ. I just love watching you.
Come on over here.
Really?
Yeah, you want to try?
Yes, sir. I do.
Well then, move your feet, boy.
Thank you, sir.
Be careful, she bites.
I think I got it. Ah, dang.
I told you she bites.
I think I'll just watch if that's okay. When did you get that whip?
It was the best birthday ever. My father just got ownership of the hotel. I cleaned it from top to bottom that day, but I got my own bedroom for the first time, and Javier and I found Sheila and Maria.
Why do you call it that?
That's a story for another day. Don't you have some place you need to be?
Yes, sir.
Then get there.
Navigating the highway home, most of the streets were abandoned.
Where do you think they all went?
It's like a damn ghost town.
They're probably sheltering in place, hoping help comes before a looter does.
I don't know, Major. Seems really quiet. It's creepy.
What was that?
Running from the grocery store?
Yeah.
I think it was a kid.
Let's check it out. Stay frosty.
In here.
Chappie, Monroe, you're on point.
Yes, sir.
Bottom level clear, sir.
Let's clear upstairs.
In here, sir.
Please don't hurt us.
We're here to help you. Are you okay?
My mom, she's really sick.
Higgs, what do you think?
Major signs of dehydration. Has your mom been throwing up?
Yes, when she wakes up.
Virgis, there's a group of refugees at the other end of town. We have to keep moving.
Do you want to come with us?
Yes.
Get the woman ready to move. We'll take her to the med center in Fargo.
Yes, sir.
Jane comes to sit by Erika watching the river roll by.
We've decided to leave as well. Those men are just going to keep coming until they have accomplished their goal and we're dead or captured. I don't know where we're going, but hopefully we'll come to a better place. Once the winter comes, this place is going to be a mud hole anyways.
Well, Jane, now we find ourselves in the same predicament, heading in the same direction. Why don't we travel together? Kit can pull a cart, and my supplies are running low. We can carry more if we use him.
That would be great. I want you to know that we aren't leaving quietly. We have defensive water cannons, and we're going to rig the generator to blow the bridge.
Over the next couple of hours, everyone was immersed in preparation. Erika pulls a smoke from her pack and goes to see where she can help. Sam and a teenage girl, Kim, are at work on Kit's cart.
It's going to be a challenge for Kit to pull a cart in this mud.
We better get them headed out as soon as possible.
Who's going with the cart?
We're sending Richard and Joan. They survived with their 4-year-old, and they're taking care of another child they found lost in the neighborhood. We don't need them in battle. Taylor, Randy and Kim will go with you to make sure they're safe. We have 2 more groups pulling the hand carts. We're going to send them in different directions, and we'll all meet up at the top.
That way, if any team is followed, only one falls, and not all of them?
That's right.
I'm out of here. I can't wait to see my kids again. Thank you for giving me the motivation.
You all packed then?
I'm all set.
I'm going to miss you, but I understand.
Jane, they're coming down the canyon side.
Open the gate. Jacqueline will be caught. Run, Jacqueline, run.
Swenson finishes his morning meal, staring at the man still hanging in chains on the wall.
Are you hungry yet?
Yes, sir.
Teresa,
Yes, TJ.
take him a small cup of water. The pain can end any time you like. All you have to do is make a choice.
What are you gonna do with the woman you brought in last night?
Whatever I want. She tried to kill me. Why do you care?
I don't.
Don't lie to me.
She's my sister.
In that case, your choice doesn't just indicate your pain anymore. But I could be benevolent as well. You've seen the loyalty of my community. Teresa,
Yes, TJ.
who made you serve me?
No one. You saved our town. I serve you because I want to.
You see, I'm trying to save these communities. We need to reserve supplies to save as many people as we can. I don't want to fight. Your leader in Henderson chose to attack me. Tell me his name, and you and your sister can stay here, be fed, and fight for me. Choose wisely.
He'll kill me if I tell you.
Teresa, please go to your room.
Yes, TJ.
Please don't do this.
Good morning, girlie. I want to introduce you to one of my favorite ladies. Her name is Sheila.
Please, sir, don't touch her.
You can end it all right now.
Arnold, don't you tone the fate.
Susan!
Are you ready to tell me?
I told you. I don't know.
Your sister just told me you know. So don't freaking lie to me! I get it. You're a man that likes pain. Let's see how you like this.
Keep your hands off.
Don't touch her.
Arnold, I don't give second chances. But if you tell me right now, I'll give your sister one.
Kelly Doyle. His name is Kelly Doyle.
After arriving in Fargo, Virgis stands conversing with the doctor at the medical facility. He wipes the sweat from his brow, feeling feverish.
But she's sick and needs help.
Is she a landowner?
What does it matter? She needs help.
I understand, but as you can see, our beds are full. We can make room, but we have to reserve the spots for landowners. Take her to the FEMA camp. That's where we're shipping all the sick refugees.
These are people, Doctor.
National triage, Major. This flu is kicking our butts. If you have supplies, I'll take them, but I can't take more refugees.
If I bring you more supplies, will you take her?
I'm sorry, Major Virgis. I can't.
Good luck getting supplies then.
Should we take her inside?
No. We have to take her to Minneapolis. This medical facility is full.
You're not looking too good, Virgis.
I'm fine. Let's move out.
Why don't we take her to Earl? You know he'll help.
I like the way you think, Chappie.
Major, I'm not feeling so good.
Erika runs back and grabs Artaz.
I'm going with you.
No, Star. Stay here.
No, Erika, don't leave me, please.
Come on. But you hold tight and don't let go.
Erika thunders through the edge of the river around the wall. She gallops across the mud, racing the oncoming vehicle. They gain ground quickly, aiming straight for Jackie.
Erika, they have her. There's nothing we can do.
You're right. We have to get back. They're going to blow the bridge, and we're on the wrong side.
Doug, there it is. The horse. Those girls are riding it.
Hang on.
Go, Erika, go!
We'll be safe once we're past the canyon.
The walls are coming down!
They're pulling back to the bridge. We have to get across it before it blows.
Come on, Eric.
She's dead.
Sam will trigger it. Oh, crap.
What?
He's dead. You just keep riding. Do you understand?
Erika jumps from the horse as they ride across the bridge, triggering the mechanism on the bridge. Star reaches forward, yanking on the reins and redirecting the animal back towards Erika.
I told you to keep riding.
I'm not losing you, too.
The animal thunders up the canyon, dodging gunfire. Artez bolts forward in a mad dash before crumbling and rolling forward. Erika and Star are thrown from the animal and lose consciousness. Swenson steps away from his two prisoners in his living room.
Teresa,
Yes, TJ.
go get Yuri.
I'll be back in a moment.
Sitting down at his table, Swenson stares at his maps and files spread out in front of him until Yuri enters.
You asked for me?
Looks like I won the bet.
You always win the bets.
That's because I'm the best. Take Arnold here and put him in the pit. Let the fighters beat him until he's dead.
He told you what you wanted. You said we could have a second chance.
No, darling. I told him I would give you a second chance. Don't make me reconsider.
You got what you needed then?
I did. And she's going to tell me the rest or she'll share his fate.
I'm sure I can find other uses for her.
Once I'm done, she's yours.
Virgis lies in a quarantine tent with his men and other sick community members. Earl appears outside the plastic barrier.
How you feeling?
A little better today.
You're looking better, but you'll have to spend 2 more weeks in there.
I understand. How many have we lost, Doc?
Too many. You're lucky to have recovered so quickly. I'm gonna put water in the doorway. Do you think you have enough energy to take it around?
I can do that.
Thanks. I only have so many hazmat suits, and I'd like to wait until tomorrow to use another one.
Virgis slowly rises from the cot and drags a bucket of water inside. He takes a stack of small paper cups and goes to the first bed. The woman he brought in rests there.
Here you go, Sharon.
Thank you for caring for us. Is my son okay?
He was quarantined for 2 weeks and didn't show any symptoms. He's staying at the orphanage until you recover.
Thank you.
Monroe, wake up, buddy.
Virgis?
Here, drink this.
Oh, man. I feel like I was hit by a truck.
You're going to make it, brother.
What about Chappie and Higgs?
We lost Higgs, but Chappie is right over there. He'll recover as well.
Oh, man. There's some gnarly stuff.
It's not easy to beat. We were lucky. You rest, buddy. Chappie, wake up. Here, drink this.
Thanks, Virgis.
Just rest, Chappie. You'll be better before you know it.
I hope so.
New adventures.
Erika slowly opens her eyes. As her vision clears, she sees Artaz laid out in a heap at her feet. She frantically scans the ground looking for Star. Catching sight of the small child curled up in a ball in the debris, Erika scrambles to her side.
No. Oh God, no. There's blood on her leg. She's been shot.
Ow! Oh, it hurts.
It's okay. Listen, Star. Jimmy D?
I thought you guys were goners. This definitely explains why you were late.
Oh, thank God you came back. Star is hurt, Jimmy. The bullet went right through her leg and killed Artaz.
You okay, sweetie?
No, I've been shot.
Ha, I guess you're right.
What are we going to do now? We can't just sit here.
How I see it is, we need to do 2 things. Get Star up the hill and get that meat off the horse so we can eat.
You want to do what? We don't have time for that, Jimmy.
That's a lot of meat, and we have a lot of people that need to eat. I'm an EMT. I can patch the kid. Do you know how to handle that?
Yeah, I guess so. I've dressed out deer, but never a horse.
Can't be too different. Come on, Star.
No, I'm not leaving Erika.
Yes, you are, sweetie.
No, I'm not leaving.
Star, there's no time for that now. I can't get you and the meat to the top. Jimmy D will take you up, and then he'll come back. I'll meet you there. I promise.
Okay, but please hurry.
Jimmy D turns and begins climbing up the hillside with the little girl over his shoulder. Erika stares after them with a bewildered look on her face. Swenson stands outside of a quarantine tent. Night has fallen, and a slight mist is in the air.
You're telling me we've lost over 100 fighters?
Yes, sir. Mostly from dehydration. We need to secure more supplies, and we need to limit direct contact.
And how's Teresa?
She's going to recover.
Have you been out to check on Mr. Lee?
No. Serge has been going between to limit Mr. Lee's exposure. He's doing fine, but TJ, we need those supplies.
Let me talk to my scouts.
We need more than just salvaged home medicine cabinet supplies. I heard the North has factories running again. We need to place an order.
I've heard the same. Put together a list and I'll make it happen, Doc. You just save as many people as you can in the meantime.
Swenson navigates his way over to Mr. Lee's home as the rain begins to pour down.
TJ, my boy, how you feeling?
You know me, Mr. Lee. I never get sick.
No, you never have been sickly. How's the town holding up?
Bad. We've lost over 100 fighters and Teresa's sick too.
It's time to go north like I told you.
I'm taking Sergey and Yuri with me.
Take Laudner too. You know he's a master negotiator.
Who'll be here to guard you, Mr. Lee?
Trent will have a team for me. I'll be fine. Go get the supplies.
Virgis sits at a table with Monroe and Chappie in a large tent. The humidity fills the air.
How about that chick?
Nah, she's too pretty. You know they're too high maintenance.
Yeah, you're right. How about that one? Good morning, gentlemen. General McClintock, please have a seat, sir.
How are you this morning, sir?
A much happier man since you three have recovered and cleared quarantine.
Feels good to be back on my feet, sir. Thank you.
Many weren't as lucky as we were.
That's true, and that has a lot to do with your next mission.
How do you mean, sir?
The Northern Governing Board wants to make sure the borders of their northern region are secure. They're afraid the disease will come from the south again. However, they still need the medical trade to continue, and I need you to secure that area.
That's too much ground cover.
The board was discussing erecting walls, Virgis. Walls to divide our country.
They wouldn't do that, sir, would they?
We're surviving off the food that's grown in their lands right now. If they decide they want walls, what say do we have in it?
I understand, sir. We'll head south and make sure security is tight.
Thank you, Virgis.
Erika is just finishing removing the third quarter of the animal as the first rays of sun shot over the canyon side. She sits exhausted in a pool of blood emanating from the animal.
Look at that! You're almost done. Sorry I took so long. I decided to unload Kit's cart and bring it along.
I'm so glad you did.
Erika, we have to load and go. Now. What you got we'll have to do.
Why? What's going on?
On my way down, I saw a couple of guys stirring around at the river compound. They were on the other side of the river, but still, I'm not sure if they're on this side or not. Plus, there are always scavengers out during the day in this area. Let's go. We have enough. Easy now, kid. We will be out of here in no time.
Erika and Jimmy begin to climb the hill. Erika's thoughts dwell on her husband and making it home to him. Her feet stumble along, but she's maintaining a steady speed.
I know you're true.
reaches the top and sees the people waiting, Erika's body collapses.
Erika, Erika, wake up!
It's alright, Star. She's exhausted. She'll be fine in a couple of hours. You just wait and see.
What are we going to do?
Honestly, I don't know. Let's get everything in that handcart loaded into the other one, and the horse pack, so that we can put Erika in the handcart and keep moving.
Can we eat first?
Yeah, look at all that meat. I'm starving.
I'm hungry too, but I think we should move on to someplace safer. Someone will smell it cooking here, and we'll need some place to smoke some of it. We can't eat all that, and we will need it later. Come on, guys. Let's move.
With the truck packed and ready to go, Swenson stops by Mr. Lee's home.
Goodbye, Mr. Lee.
Be smart. Let Laudner negotiate.
Yes, Mr. Lee. See you in a week or so.
You all set?
Let's roll.
What did the scouts say about the activity up north?
The North is producing pharmaceuticals in their FEMA camps in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and Madison, Wisconsin. We're headed to Minneapolis. Supposedly the defense contractors or mercs are maintaining order so trade can be done.
Most people are sheltering in place anyway, Laudner. The sick is everywhere.
Look alert, boys. There's the federal checkpoint.
You guys got IDs? I'm assuming you're landowners.
I am. And these are my guards. We need medical supplies for the community.
The central region is locking down to prevent the spread of the flu. You won't make it to Minneapolis, but I heard there's a trade center set up in the border town called Albert Lee.
How many people are headed that way?
Plenty, I'm sure. We can't run the big reeds until we do some major road repair. Is that truck four-wheel drive?
It is.
Then you fellas should be alright. Here you go. Your IDs check out. Safe journey, sir.
Thanks.
Virgis drives the truck towards Minneapolis. High walls surround the entire city, and a large mercenary base surrounds the entrance.
Still creeps me out to see it like this.
It's a trade-off. They make the meds and we make sure they're fed. Better than chaos in the streets.
I guess.
Going to check in with Colonel Payne. You guys wait here. Colonel Payne, ma'am. Major Virgis reporting as directed.
Major Virgis, you're a sight for sore eyes. I heard you were ill.
Cleared quarantine 2 weeks ago. I'm good to go, ma'am.
Major General Barnes is down on the border. They're trying to hold the line and facilitate trade. Our trucks can run supplies there, but we aren't risking moving them south of the border. Escort the caravan outside and then report to Major General Barnes.
Colonel Payne, this situation is unacceptable.
Brace yourself, here comes trouble.
Colonel Payne, they are practically giving away those supplies. These numbers are unacceptable. Oh, excuse me, am I interrupting?
No, ma'am, please continue.
Julietta, we discussed this.
We discussed larger shipments, but this is highway robbery. How will I afford materials to produce your medical supplies?
We will secure them for you. People are dying, Julietta. They need everything we can provide. Now please, excuse me for a minute. Major Virgis.
Yes, ma'am.
You have your orders. I'm gonna be a while.
Yes, ma'am. We're heading south to the border.
What's the plan, Major?
Pull up and join that caravan with the trucks. We're going to escort them south. Then we're to report to Major General Barnes.
Erika lies on a pile of blankets inside a makeshift tent erected in between the carts. The smell of roasting meats wafts through the air.
Hello, sleepyhead.
Good morning, Joan.
We made it, Erika, and I want to thank you. If it weren't for you, I'm not sure I would be here with my family right now.
I'm just trying to get home to my family. Someone did the right thing for me. I did the right thing for you.
Joan hugs her tightly.
Okay, enough blubbering. How's Star?
She's doing okay.
Joan points out a pile of blankets where the 3 children are sleeping peacefully.
They're so precious.
She's been a real trooper. Even with her injuries, she wouldn't relax. She's even been helping keep the boys in line. I'm sure she's hurting, but she's trying not to show it.
What happened, Joan? Where are we?
The people in Cool let us camp outside town. We offered to share some meat as a peace offering, and we're drying some for future use.
You guys carried me to Cool?
Yeah.
My family lives in Georgetown. I'm almost home.
How do you know they're alive?
I don't. But my belief that they are has brought me this far.
You don't want them to see you looking like that, do you?
I could do without the crusted blood look.
We have a bath ready. Come on.
What about the kids?
Richard's hanging around outside. They're safe.
Sounds good to me.
Erika!
Hi, baby. How you doing?
Well, I'm okay. The doctor says I need to keep it clean and rest.
Sounds like good advice. Joan has a bath, and I'm going to get cleaned up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let me grab my extra clothes. Lead the way, Joan. That meat smells good.
Steve's drying out a good portion of the meat, so we'll have it to eat in the future.
I can't believe you guys set all this up already.
What else is there to do? In here?
You set this up too? That's cool. The metal basin sits over the fire? Are you sure it's not too hot?
Nah, we keep the fire low.
And the stones to step on so your feet stay clean? Very cool.
Go on in there. Hand me your clothes. We have a wash station out here. I'll do it for you.
You don't have to do that.
Just give them to me. Dang, Erika. You've got some scars. That must be some story you have.
I guess.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
It's okay. I'm just getting used to it myself.
Erika uses the bath while Joan washes her clothes and hangs them out to dry. Afterwards, they head over to the fire. A man recognizes her as she approaches.
Erika? Oh my god. Erika, you're alive!
I am, G-Man. I am. I wouldn't be here without the help of some awesome people. But I made it.
He survived, Erika, and Dex too.
You saw them, Greg?
Yeah, Vince has been coming down about once a month to see if you turned up anywhere.
What happened around here?
The fires burned everything from here to Ice House to Coloma. Georgetown fell to the old mines underneath.
But he's alive?
Yeah.
They're alive! I knew it!
Yuri sits at the wheel, stuck in traffic going into Albert Lee. Serge sleeps in the back of the truck, while Laudner and Swenson study the activity on the streets.
Looks like we're going to have to hop out up here and get into that line into the office over there.
Yuri, drive the truck into that line. Hopefully by the time we're done, we'll be closer to the pickup.
Okay.
This is our stop.
We'll wait in line. I'm gonna go find a bathroom.
Don't touch anything. You'll get the sick.
Calm down, mommy dearest.
Just hurry up.
Just as Swenson is about to enter the building, Laudner returns.
Took you long enough.
There was a fine young missus that had me momentarily detained.
Is there a train by this town?
Oh, why?
Brace yourself.
The building is coming down.
Come on.
Please go back to your vehicles.
Swenson turns to leave the area and runs smack into Virgis.
Excuse me, mister, but you need to clear this area.
Can't you see that's what I'm trying to do?
Just get back to your vehicle, sir.
We're moving, Mr. Babyface.
Come on, TJ, leave it be.
Virgis tries to maintain order in the crowd following another earthquake.
Dang, Virgis. What was that guy's problem?
I don't know. Just keep clearing those people back. I don't want this situation getting out of control.
Please, people, go back to your vehicles.
Move those crews back. Another quake is coming.
Secure the equipment.
Virgis, look at the warehouse.
Major General Barnes, we're going to need more people at the warehouse. The building collapsed.
Everyone stay calm. We will be trading today. Just be patient.
I sure hope that's true, Major.
They're going to start panic.
Just relax, Chappie. Keep your eyes open.
Even the trucks went over, Major. It's going to take hours to sort this mess out.
Control this line, boys. Keep these people in their vehicles. I'll head over to the warehouse and have someone go door to door taking orders. Today is not turning into a battle on my watch.
We'll do our best, sir.
Reunion.
Erika watches Greg talking with a group of guys from the cool camp as she eats a bowl of stew.
Are those guys going to get Vince?
Yeah, remember Denton from high school?
I think so. He looked kind of familiar.
Vince used to coach him in wrestling. He's going over there with Rob Burton. I don't know if you remember him, but you have met him a couple times at the bar. He was in the military.
How long will it take them?
Don't worry. They'll be here before you know it. The guys should make it there by midday, and they'll be back before nightfall.
I guess I'll have to wait then.
Yes, you will. Let's go see everyone over in Cool.
Before we go, I have to tell Star what is going on.
Star?
Some crazy stuff happened on the way here. And now I have a daughter.
Lots of that going on these days. Let's go see her.
They cross the expanse and enter the tent with Star.
Erika!
Hey, baby. How you feeling?
I'm doing okay, Erika. The doctor came by this morning while you were in the bath. He wrapped my leg and said it was doing much better. He said if I do a good job of resting today, I can go out tomorrow.
That's great, Star. Let's see how it goes.
Who's that, Erika?
This is Greg. He's one of my very best friends.
He's cute.
Yeah, real cute.
Well, I think you're real cute too, little lady.
Anyway, we're going over to visit with some folks at Cool. You going to be okay here with Tyson and little Jim?
Yeah, they're not so bad.
It was very nice meeting you.
Erika and Greg leave the tent, heading for the Cool camp.
Remember when we used to complain about the traffic on this road?
The bridge snapped like a twig, and who the heck is going anywhere anyway? Where do you think you could go, Erika?
I don't know, Greg. Maybe up into the mountains further? Definitely around water. Speaking of, we're not by a river. What is everyone drinking?
We have a well working. Where do you think the water for your bath came from? I lugged half of it up there. They told me it was for their savior. Little did I know that their savior was little Erika. If I would have known, you could have carried your own dang water.
Oh, thanks. No, for real. Thanks. I really appreciated that bath.
What's up with the savior talk?
The Auburn gang across the river was going to attack them. I overheard the plans and warned them. Now they think I'm their savior.
That makes sense. You want to go visit with the doctor first?
Sounds good to me.
Lautner sits in the back seat with Swenson. Yuri and Serge doze in the front of the vehicle, while Swenson stares out the window at the dusty wreckage of the buildings.
We might as well get comfortable. We're going to be here all night.
Why don't they just let us help? All these people could have this job completed in no time.
Too many people would steal what they need, leave, or worse, fight one another over it.
That's why leadership has to establish total control. People have to know who rule them.
Can't control them all.
Can't I?
You probably could, TJ. Mr. Lee taught you too young. What birthday was that?
My 16th. He put me to work so I could afford to rent my room in the hotel.
That's right. That woman was banging hot.
She was.
Looking absent-mindedly out the window, Swenson remembers the day like it was yesterday.
TJ, there she is. Damn, cartel is out far tonight. We'll have to follow her and get her someplace else.
Why?
'Cause, TJ, the Mexican cartel is one group we don't mess with.
Stop the car. I got this.
You sure, kid?
Trust me.
Max stops the car and they approach the gang standing on the corner talking with a beautiful woman.
TJ, the fighting gringo. What's going on, brother?
I'm just tracking down this fine woman for Mr. Lee. I guess she got lost on the way.
I didn't know she was one of Lee's tricks, gringo. Brought a guard dog with you?
Mr. Lee sent him with me. He wasn't sure where this whore would be.
I would have sent her home myself if I would have known. Lee's cool with us. We'd stand with him.
Thanks, Jose. I'll catch up with you later.
Max grabs the woman by the hair and Swenson zip ties her hands. Max throws her into the back of the vehicle. They drive home and enter Mr. Lee's office.
There's my little dove trying to fly the coop. Where did you find her?
She was with the cartel.
You know we don't cross them, Max.
I didn't have to. Your boy handled it.
She was with Javier's brother, Mr. Lee. They know me and respect you. You won't have any problems there.
Beautiful, son. Now I have a son who needs to be rewarded and a whore that needs to be punished. Max, take her to TJ's room. Come on, TJ. TJ, you may find a lady one day, but that day is not today. I want you to take my belt and make her scream. You do what you want to her, but let the pain remind her of what happens when she makes the wrong choice. Listen to her screams and find the pleasure in the agony. I guarantee you it will be the most erotic experience you will ever have.
TJ, right?
Maybe.
You don't have to do this. I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, I do. Turn around.
Swenson smiled out the window, remembering the experience and the drinks Mr. Lee shared with him afterwards. Mr. Lee treated him as a man after that night. Virgis, Chappie, and Monroe worked long into the night monitoring security.
Sir, get back in your vehicle now.
I have a home to get back to. When are you open up?
I got this. Sir, please get back in your vehicle. You see what's happening out here. They're going to get it going again.
When?
Honestly, probably not till morning. So you might as well get some shut-eye.
This is ridiculous.
Thanks, Monroe.
What's the plan here, sir?
They're bringing in pod homes to store the supplies. That way this can never happen again.
How long is that going to take?
They're en route, but people are spread thin. It's going to be a long night, boys.
Sir, the fencing you requested is here. Sir.
I want it installed around the supplies, the pod pad, and the semis.
Yes, sir.
Major Virgis.
Go ahead.
We have a situation at the end of the line.
I'm on my way. Let's go, guys.
Who we got here?
We could use the help, that's for sure.
Sir, these men want you to load them up so they can go back to the capital.
Howdy, sir. How are we doing today?
I'd be doing much better if you would load these trucks so we can go.
We could use a hand reorganizing the supplies.
Looks like you could, but we don't have time for that.
I have people that have been lined up all day. If you roll your trucks up, we fill you first, we'll have a ride on our hands.
Not my problem.
See, you're wrong about that, because unless you were going to roll these trucks up there, jump out, and do your job as servants to the American people, there is no way you were going up there. You help out, and no one will notice that you're getting loaded first.
Sir, you are going to do as you're commanded and fill these trucks.
No, I'm not, because we're in mercenary control territory, and Major General Barnes is in charge here. And Major General Barnes has not given me any such order.
Then I suggest you put me in contact with Major General Barnes.
Get him on the radio, Monroe.
Yes, sir.
We really could use your help.
I have my orders.
I'm sure your superiors would understand.
Sir, Major General Barnes is on the radio.
Monroe hands the federal soldier the radio, and the man turns around.
That guy's a dick.
So much for sending in the cavalry.
I am reporting directly to Commander Gray of the Federal Police.
Then have him call me, because no one is moving forward, and quite frankly, I can't believe you would even make that request. Give the radio back to Major Virgis.
Here, Major Virgis.
Major, put eyes on those vehicles. They are to stay put. I wouldn't take their help if it was offered. They can wait like everybody else.
Yes, sir. We're headed out. We're not going to be open until the morning. Sleep tight, boys.
You will be hearing from my supervisors.
Passing through town, Greg escorts Erika to the medical tent at the other end. People dirty from the struggles of survival whisper quietly to one another and point at Erika as she passes by. Greg senses Erika's nervous energy.
Don't worry, Erika. They're all good folks.
Sorry, I had a lot of months alone. Why are they looking at me like that?
You're the talk of the town. You're famous.
Oh boy, just what I didn't want to be.
Entering the medical tent, a man in a white coat leaves a microscope and comes to join them.
Greg, we're going to need more bandages, antiseptic and antibiotics.
I know. We've searched all the houses in Cool.
Then we have to search further.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, I want you to meet Star's mom, Erika.
I expected you to be taller, and maybe blonde, like she is.
I'm not her real mom. She died. But thank you for all your help with her wound, Doctor.
That explains it. Sorry to be blunt, but as you can see, I don't have time for anything else. Also, I was a nurse practitioner before the quake. Please don't call me doctor.
I don't care what you were doing before the quake. You are obviously doing the job of a doctor now. Is Star gonna be okay?
She should make a full recovery as long as the wound stays clean and infection-free. That is going to be a trick in these conditions.
Leaving the doctor to his duties, Greg shows off his tent and the items he salvaged before they head over to the local bar, which was put back together into a makeshift gathering place.
Erika, oh my God, is that really you?
It is.
Give me a hug, girl. We thought you were dead. My partner Chris passed, but seeing you gives me hope. My son Bert might make it home.
Maybe.
Have you seen your mother yet?
No, have you?
No, I heard she made it through. She's in Camp Lotus.
Erika, I've been looking for you everywhere. We just about have everything ready for tonight, and your clothes are dry. Do you want to come back and change? You're going to be presenting the meat to everyone tonight, since you're the one that butchered it.
Oh, okay, Joan. Although I really don't think I deserve all this attention.
Nonsense.
You coming, Greg?
No, I'm gonna hang out here and help Margie get the alcohol ready for tonight.
And I know you have all the strength to find your way as you teach the world to be brave.
Swenson arrives at the gates to his compound. The clouds cleared and the sun shone brightly on Mr. Lee's home as he approached the door.
Hello, Mr. Lee. I'm home.
Were you successful?
It was a chaotic mess, but yeah, we got what we needed.
Good. What's it look like up there?
The mercs barely have control. If I were up there...
I have no doubt things would be different. Have you talked to Trent?
No, sir. I came straight here, just like you insist I do.
Good choice. A team came for me last night.
What? Did Trent capture them?
No, his team killed 2 of them, but the rest got away.
How did they get in here?
I don't know, but obviously they weren't successful. Trent couldn't track them down either.
I'll be back.
I talked with Trent. Did Mr. Lee tell you about the team that breached the gates?
He did. Come with me. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Swenson and Yuri walk to Swenson's home.
Bring the girlie in my cell out here.
Okay, DJ.
Did you miss me? Did you?
Yes.
Smart woman. Your boys came into my town last night. Come here.
The woman shuffles to the table. Her back is raw with whip marks, and a defeated look adorns her face.
Look at this map. Show me your route in and out. Do you want to discuss it with Sheila?
No, TJ.
Then show me.
There's a gap in your line here. They come through this field and through this back way.
Good girl. Put her away, Yuri. Let's go.
Virgis, Chappie, and Monroe sit eating a meal in the mess hall.
What I would give to be back in Reno.
I could go for a drink in the company of a good woman.
Hell, I prefer the quarantine tent over this.
They're bringing in more refugees to start building the wall along the border.
A couple of those federal soldiers told me that the central region is doing the same.
Those guys were pissed you didn't give them priority loading.
Serves them right. We could have used the help.
Those capsule homes are cool. On those suspension legs, they look like giant sliders.
They can absorb the quake so they don't collapse.
It's a solid idea. Wonder why they didn't make things like that before the Great Quake.
Necessity is the driver of innovation.
How long do you think we'll be down there, Virgis?
I'm not sure how long this sick will last. Maybe after they get the wall up and the border secured.
In that case, let's go build a wall.
After checking on Star, Erika changes her clothes, organizes her things, and heads out to check on the horse.
Hi, Kit. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Erika spins around at the sound of Vince's voice and runs to him, embracing in a hug.
Oh my God, Erika. I thought you were gone. I didn't want to believe it, but I thought you were dead. I'll never let you go again.
You better not.
Mommy! Mommy!
Dexter!
Erika wraps the boy up in a giant hug, and Vince wraps his arms around them both.
There's someone else you guys have to meet. It's a very long story, but I saved a little girl named Star. Her mother and father died. I hope you will love her like I do. Come on and meet her.
Whatever happened, I'm just so thankful that you are home. If God returns you with another child to add to our family, then so be it. What do you think, Dex?
Yay! I have a sister!
Swenson waits outside of his compound, watching the area Susan identified as the hole in the perimeter.
Maybe she lied to you. They could be going a different way.
They could have changed their pattern since she was captured.
That woman dances to my beat. She wouldn't lie. They'll be here.
They may have already gone through.
Shh. Here they come.
She was telling the truth.
I told you. She dances to my beat.
Are we going to take them?
No. We're going to follow them. I want to know who they're reporting to. I'll put a hidden team inside the perimeter there. Next time they try to come in, it will be their last.
How do you know they'll be back?
Mr. Lee and I are still alive, aren't we? Come on, they're moving again.
Swenson follows the intruders with his team to the town of Raymore. He surveys the operation from afar and heads home.
We could take that place. Their security is looking thin.
That town is full of the sick. We'll be able to take it without a fight, but I'm waiting for Henderson to fall. Then, we'll take it all.
Virgis and his team patrol the refugees building the wall, making certain everyone stays on track and the supplies aren't stolen. The rain pours down, and Virgis takes cover under a small lean-to. He notices a hooded figure standing in the shadows of a building.
Eyes on the character over by that building.
I see it. I think I recognize that frame.
You want me to check it out?
No, I got this. If it's who I think it is, we wouldn't have seen her unless she wanted us to.
Stay frosty, Major.
Thanks for your concern, honey. What are you doing all the way out here alone?
You should know me better than that.
Hello, Virgis.
Hey, Philip. Nice to see you have her back.
Always.
What brings you so far north?
Can't I just stop by for a visit?
The feds aren't thrilled with the militia activities as of late. They're saying it's undermining all of our efforts.
Good. Just because we're recovering doesn't give them the right to circumvent the Constitution.
Why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Dolores needs supplies. She's trying to help the free towns in the West, but the sick is spreading like wildfire. We're digging mass graves now.
I made sure security is tight.
Come on, Virgis. You must know a way.
Crews switch out at 3. That's your window. Look here.
Virgis leans down to draw in the mud.
Fencing is weak here. You'll need bolt cutters, but it's only 2 bolts. I'm assuming she needs IV packs the most.
How did you know?
Lucky guess. There are 8 pod buildings. The IV supplies are in this one. There's a searchlight here. The buildings all have coded locks.
I can take care of that.
Really? You'll have to show me that one day. Anyway, that's your route. Cassidy, if you're caught, I can't help you.
I wouldn't ask you to.
You pick your night. I don't want to know any more about it.
Thank you, Virgis.
After a hug, Cassidy fades back into the shadows.
Do you punish yourself like me? Though you know it's not what you need. I wonder if you feel like I do, doing all you can to be true. Ooh, it's not hard to get lost, at least not for me.
Thanks for stopping by and listening to the Changing Earth audio drama. Hope you enjoyed the adventure. This content is copyrighted in 2021 by author Sarah F. Hathaway. For a list of performers, music, and noise attributes, head on over to www.authorSarahFHathaway.com/Changing Earth. That's www.authorSarahFHathaway.com/Changing Earth. Special thanks to Zapsplat, freesound.com, and freemusicarchives.com for all the work that they do, providing great resources for free music and sounds. Without them, this project would not be possible. Much love to all of my volunteer performers who put hours in designing the characters that you love. We'll see you next time on the Changing Earth audio drama.
And I know you